Thank you, YouTube, watching, Facebook, watching. Welcome all the people that watch and tune into today's episode. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about being an outsider and what it feels like not to fit in. And looking at today's society, today's youth, today's perspectives, um, I realize more and more that it is super easy to fall into all the temptations and all of the experiments, I guess you would call them, because when you're young, you don't think of like, oh, my friends are drinking and I'm going to try drinking because I want to fit in with my friends. And you never think or process that that could turn into something that could lead you down a path of addiction, or that it could lead you to commit crime, or maybe not go to college and you could drop out of school. But we never think of those things when we are in those moments when we're young. We don't. We think that we're invincible. That'll never happen to me. That's not me. But like, I think for a moment, and like the substances that are out there today, well, that kids are exposed to, like fentanyl, cocaine, um, all of these dangerous drugs that, like, if you use them once the wrong way, that could be the end of your life. Like, you could die right then and there, but that doesn't enter your mind. You just think you're gonna fit in with everybody. You just think that, well, because I don't fit in with this group, or in order to belong to this group, I need to do this. I remember what it feels like to have that temptation, to want to fit in, to want to belong, to not be an outsider, to be included with everybody, to be welcomed. And I went through great lengths to fit in. I did a lot of things that I normally wouldn't do to fit in. And I look at it now and how easy it is to fall into drinking with your friends, using cocaine with your friends, uh, getting exposed to doing things that you don't want to do, especially, you know, teenage boys, teenage girls trying to figure out what group they belong to, what category they fall into, whether it's, oh, do I fit in with this group or that group? And honestly, the group that they fit in with really easily is the people that are misusing drugs and alcohol. That's the group that everybody welcomes in. That's the group that everybody fits into. And that can lead to hiding things and being, dishonest with your parents. And, you know, I wish I recognized as a young person, 18, 19 years old, when I was, transitioning from late teens, ending high school, to early college years, what those years would define for me. And I wish I would have made better choices. I wish I would have not chosen to follow the rest of the group. I wish I would have chosen not to fit in. I wish I would have chosen to stand out on my own. because if I had, maybe I wouldn't have went through all of the problems and experienced all of the dangerous things that went on in my life for the next 20 years. But I don't know that because I went the wrong way. I went down the dangerous path. I fit in. I wanted to fit in, and I would have done anything to fit in. And I think that my hopes and my ideas of putting this on today and being live with you today and welcoming uh, everybody to the channel today is to talk about how our youth and our young people are exposed to so many external pressures outside of our home. They're bullied, they're picked on, they want to fit in, they want to belong, they don't know their identity, they want to belong to a group that, oh, I want to go out with my friends, I want to have fun, I want to experience the world, but don't realize how much trouble and how much danger that really is. And it can expose them to dangerous things. And, you know, I feel for all of the parents out there that have kids this age that are transitioning from, the end of high school into adulthood, and how scary that can be, and how they want to fit in, how they want to belong, and all of the dangerous things that they will do. And I try to put forward and walk out what it should look like to not do the wrong thing. I've done the wrong thing. I've been there. I own the T-shirt. I've had all the negative experiences. I can tell you how terrible it is. I can tell you how awful um, those life experiences are, and how not pretty it looks, and where you end up because of that, because of those choices. I can tell you all of that. But what I want and what I hope is for some young person to watch this video and not want to fit in. Don't fit in. It's okay if you don't fit in right now. It's okay if you stand out. Stand on your own 2 feet. Make your own decisions. Don't fit in with your friends who are out there doing silly, ridiculous things. Um, you know, I remember my first time trying cocaine. Worst decision I ever made. And it was all because I wanted to fit in, have fun. I wish I never did it. I wish I could go back and change that. And I would encourage anybody, any young person, any youth watching, maybe, if you just tried marijuana, been there, done that, just to fit in. You don't need to fit in. You cannot do that, and it's okay. You can stand out on your own. You can be successful. You can have a career. You can go to college. You can go to university. That's what I would suggest, of course. But if you choose not to do that and you go into a trade or whatever the heck you choose, other than fitting in, is fine. Because fitting in isn't everything. Fitting in isn't the place you want to be sometimes. You want to stand out, be independent, develop your own identity, develop your own path, your own way, and be confident that what you're doing is best for you. Don't worry about everybody else. They won't be there. They're going to be gone. They won't even remember you. I can tell you. Because I can count on my hands how many people can remember the old me versus the new me, because most people don't know the new me, because I left that life behind and walked forward into a new life, and I choose to walk forward in the new life that I've designed for myself. And I'm okay with that. And I walk forward in gratitude, joy, and what God provides me for today. But for all the young people out there that have those choices to make, have a decision to make, think hard, think long. Don't make a decision that will affect your life greatly. You could lose your life with one simple decision, and it's that easy. And unfortunately, that's where our society and that's where the reality is today. That's where we're at. It's one decision, one choice: fit in or stand out. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in. Please join the YouTube page. Please link. Please subscribe. Check out my Facebook page. Please be a part of the community. I love you all to continue watching, getting these great videos that are all for you. Uh, and then also, please feel free to make a comment in the video that you see right now. You want to hear about a subject that my thoughts and my opinions, I will do it for you. So just shout out to me, send it out, and I will do my best. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. God bless and have a great day.